Coming up to the stage, we've got a last comic standing, now late comedy show veteran, former winner in 2008 and finalist across many of the years that we've had this show. Give it up for G!
You guys are a great audience and even better singers. Wow, give yourself a round of applause for that. That was very, very entertaining, thank you. But before I start my stand-up, I actually have a very personal message that I want to express to the higher-ups of Anime Expo. Hey Anime Expo, that shit you did with the line being gone in 3 minutes, keep doing it! Oh my god! That thing just entered and disappeared faster than the Infinity Crisis MOBA. It was so great. And I think it happened not because Anime Expo cares. In fact, Anime Expo has a history of doing stuff that we don't want. They did it out of spite. I'm serious. People loading up Facebook. Oh, look at that. People are looking forward to waiting in line. They're even going as far as to call it LineCon. Well, fuck those guys. Enjoy your no waiting time. Now you have to actually use your badge. In fact, our next step is to put $20 in the pockets of every attendee here. Their wallets will be filled with so much money, their spines will snap in two. And now back to your regularly scheduled stand-up. But seriously, I love anime. And it's not just because of the giant tits, believe it or not. Yeah, okay, I didn't believe it either. It's because of the fact that anime has helped open up my horizons. You know, unlike Tumblr, which has opened up the gates of hell. You know, I really don't understand. I really think Tumblrites need to take a chill pill. Stop asking me to give you trigger warnings. If you know anything about firearms, not every trigger has a safety. You keep clicking that trigger enough times, you're gonna get blasted in the face, and I'm not even talking about Homestuck fanfiction. Tumblrites, I got a message for you. Tumblrites, you're not being offended, you're not being oppressed, you're not fighting for some great social cause, you're just being a bitch. But anime really has opened up my brain to new ideas. Example, like, I never wanted to fuck a dude, but then I watched JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Effective. I saw an episode of JoJo, I looked at Dio's abs, I had to nurse an erection for 2 hours. Didn't go away. Only way I had to do it, I looked at my cheap bank account, my boner dropped faster than the Confederate flag at a Black Panthers meeting. But, one thing that anime has helped broaden is actually helped broaden my social skills. I actually got a girlfriend that I didn't even have to rent by the hour. Holy crap! Oh my god, it's great. But because it totally has freed me up from the whole convention dating scene. Like, let me just say it right now, dating is bullshit. Doesn't even matter what gender you are, it's just bullshit all the way around. Because I got 2 fears when I'm trying to hit on girls at Anime Con, right? I have a fear of either hitting on a trap or hitting on someone that's underage. See, the trap is okay, right? I have something called a Falcon Kick test. You know, don't really want to go into the specifics, but it involves a Falcon Kick. But you know, with the age, the underage stuff, you gotta be tricky because let's face it, women, you tend to lie to us how old you are, right? Yeah, right. You gotta be sneaky about this, gentleman. You gotta ask that question directly. You know, you got a girl over your arm. You're like, hey, yeah, we're gonna have some fun at the hotel room. Wait. What was the first Gundam series you ever saw? Whoa. But dude, you gotta be careful. This stuff will backfire in an instant. You'd be like, hey babe, let's go to my hotel room and have some fun. Wait. What was the first piece of animation you ever saw? Steamboat Willie! I mean, I'd like to say no, but she had extra space in her car, and at an Anime Con, that shit is more valuable than gold. you know, to prepare myself when I was trying to date, I did the worst thing possible. I played visual novels. Well, that was really bad because I played a lot of visual novels, so much that, you know how when you're doing an activity, like when you box, you start punching the air. For me, it was clicking mouse buttons in the air. It was really bad, especially when I saw that talking to a girl, I was still thinking I was playing the game. It got to the point where I had to like start incorporating this shit right here into my pickup lines. I'm like, yo, what's up, babe? Just use your imagination. But I really love having a girlfriend because look, if we look at it from a practical standpoint, the reason why I want a girlfriend as opposed to like someone say, hey, do you get a hooker? You can't do that. Looking at it in nerd terms, hookers got this insert going to continue mentality. In fact, I love girlfriends because girlfriends have replay value. In fact, if you know, you go and you grind through it a few times, you get new game plus, equips that one rare item, a little too risque, but hey, gentlemen, if you're really lucky, if you're really lucky, she invites her best friend over for co-op mode. But I'm learning some things about my girlfriend. Number one, she likes yaoi, and I don't really like it. I don't. And that doesn't make any sense because I love pro wrestling. She could translate over to pro wrestling. She didn't like it. She said it was too gay. There's certain things that we can't do together. Like, I love cosplaying Uncle Chan from the Jackie Chan Adventures. Yeah! You know, sometimes I do that, but unfortunately for me, she cosplays as little high school girls. That's really bad. I can't interact with her in public at the con. They're all thinking I'm either a pedophile or a kidnapper. Which is really bad when the cops look at me, because my shade of skin is just dark enough to meet their quota to kick my ass. But it's cool because my eyes are just slanty enough for them to accept my private Chinese food. To get out of trouble once, I gave a cop an egg roll the size of a nightstick, you know, giving new meaning to the phrase, just as fun to beat as it is to eat. But, this new Zen-like belief in anime has come from the fact that, I think it's because I'm losing my hair and I look like a monk. Any men dealing with male pattern baldness up here? That shit sucks. Alright, look, you men who are losing your hair, stop treating your hair like the final season of The Simpsons and cut it off. But it's cool, I didn't like it either. I thought my genetics were throwing me a curveball. I thought every day I was waking up and my genes would slowly turn me into Krillin. That just sucks. I don't want to be Krillin. Krillin doesn't want to be Krillin. The guy who made Dragon Ball Z, yeah, shit, he doesn't want Krillin in there either. That's why he's always dying. But you know what? It's cool. I turned my perspective around. Wait, whoa, you gotta revive Krillin, but not my hairline? Fuck you! But seriously, all you need is a little perspective. I'm no longer turning into Krillin. I look in the mirror and I see myself. I say I'm Asian Lex Luthor. Alright, Anime Expo, you've been great, alright, guys?
Give it up for G. What did you think of G set?
Well, first of all, I want to say some good things about you is that you're really relatable, specifically, you know, not just your content, but also your personality, I think, for Anime Expo. I enjoyed personally your personality on stage, but I feel like a lot of your jokes fell flat in places, and it really hurt your set because you couldn't keep the momentum going. I feel like you need to work on your content a little more, like make some more like proper jokes with proper punchlines rather than just sort of like references to things. But I do really like your stage persona, and I do feel you have a really good, relatable persona.
Thank you. Caitlin?
Archie Bunker wants his set back. out of the way. That said, some of the jokes that didn't work well because they were very dated. So, I mean, when it comes to, you know, sexist humor, I'm definitely not a hard ass about it. If you were at the roast, you know what I'm talking about. But I think sometimes it's very, very easy to fall into the traps of the 5 edgy, 8 me style jokes when you feel uncomfortable or if you feel like the audience isn't responding well. And I think there's definitely a way for you to dig into the concept of some of your more sexist humor and bring it up to a higher level because you're a very smart comedian. Your intelligent jokes really hit, and they hit really hard and really well. And I'd love to see more, I would love to see more of that from you. Because, I mean, when you write them out and when they're well rehearsed and when you're relying on your intelligence, they do really, really well. And I think your nervousness too, you can see it in your stage presence, and it makes the audience feel a little nervous as well. And if you just go out there with confidence, and I think with your smart jokes and your witty humor, I think you'd absolutely kill.
Thank you. Dan, you guys want to do that one? Dan? Paul?
All right, I agree with basically what she said. One thing I did notice, that whole thing she just mentioned about your persona and the nervousness being portrayed to the audience, that was actually shown. And when you were nervous, when you flailed a little bit and your jokes kind of missed, you did get nervous, and the audience was nervous to laugh with you and back at you. So what you did, which you couldn't do last year, was you improv and you waited and you kept fighting and fighting until you found something. And the second you got onto Shenron and a couple other jokes, you hit them really hard and you brought everybody back. That is something you couldn't do before, and it makes you very, very strong because now you've shown that you can rehearse, and if things go bad, you have ways to get out of it. So your improv is improving, which is what I really wanted to see. I'm very happy you're able to do that. I think you're a very strong comedian. You write very well. You just have to hone these things down. You're doing absolutely great. You're almost there. Just keep pushing and keep working on it. Keep working on it. I really like what you do.
And one more thing to add for the audience, being able to come up here and fight through the entire set, even when people aren't laughing, and to face the silence and to bring it back the way that G brought it back when it would fall and he would like pull it back and get your laughs again, that's incredibly hard to do, and it's a very scary thing, and he has some serious balls